On the Bright Side is brought to you by Uno, a brand committed with the future.
¿Y usted está solito?
¿Verdad, Salomón?
¿Eh?
You have to speak English, Salomón.
What you say? Could you say it in English?
I say if you live alone.
Salomón, puto ya.
Salomon! Let's save the romance for after the interview, okay? Okay, all right.
It's hard to imagine that Solomon Polanco, a resident of Casa Chancan, didn't have a wife during his productive years. In fact, most of my interview with the octogenarian was spent explaining to him that we wouldn't be able to make it work. But Solomon is a lover, not a fighter. And apparently, that was also the reason he left his home country, Guatemala, to come to Belize 40 years ago.
Because I want Belize, because this country is not like fight.
They don't fight here?
No.
And in your country, they like fighting?
Yes.
It's dangerous?
Yes, yes.
Now, well in his 80s, Solomon is spending his golden years with a bunch of guys who share similar stories. They live in a home. They didn't have a wife, and they have no family or friends outside to look after them. For people like Solomon and his 5 friends, that's where Casa Chancan came to their aid.
Well, Casa Chancan is a home for homeless people. This is the work we do. We have them, some of them has 7 years, 8 years, with us 5 years, 1 year, and we try the best. We give them food, 3 times food. We maintain care for them, love, and until their last days.
Migdalia Paul is one of the owners of Casa Chancan. She describes it as a labor of love that her family developed in honor of their late father, who was a giver by nature. 10 years later, Casa Chancan has been the home to almost 30 vagrant elders.
Some people know about us, so like 2 of them, the chairman from their village, bring them here. They were living in some place alone, so they can work, so they go out begging for food. And maybe the people help them, but not every day. So the chairman bring them here, and they promise us that they will help, but then never come back. Some of them living on the streets, and the people bring them here, and we accept them.
Alexander Miguel, originally from Belize City, repaired fans back in the day. Now he is happy to have a home where he is well taken care of.
Oh yes, I love
it here?
Yeah, yes. Yes, because I get my 3 meals a day. I get my tea in the morning. I get my dinner at 12 o'clock. I get my tea in the evening. And I got my bed to sleep. I got my fan. I got the television. I look for it. I don't need nothing more than that.
Alejandro, he was living in an old truck by Santa Elena Road, and he had something on his. He had an accident, so the hospital don't know where he could go because he can't go to the truck. So they called me, and I went to see him at the hospital, and I bring him at home. So he's here with us. So that's how people come. We have a lot of people coming. Imagine 10 years, we have almost 30 people. Honduras, Guatemala, Mexican, Belizean, different people. So that's how they come.
25-year-old Jason Castillo has been the newest caretaker for Casa Chancan. He's been here for 5 months. But this selfless young man is not here by profession. He's a numbers guy that hopes to go back to school to study economics. Jason says he took on the job because of sheer fascination and the pursuit of an adventure.
In the morning, just like basic routine, get the boys ready for the day, have their breakfast ready for them, and then like fix up the house, straighten up the house and everything, and just sit down and vibes and enjoy outside here with them.
And vibing with the boys gives Jason a chance to sing in his mother tongue. Garifuna music and dance keeps his guests entertained.
Agilili haya hale hamulili ma. Agilili haya le for go get that somehow.
I enjoy here, and sometimes I sing for them, I dance for them. For the most part, like three of them are blind, but you know, they still could vibes and listen to me and sing and dance. Like Mohab, if I sing for Mohab, Mohab will dance. The most thing I learned from communicating with them is that one day you can be up there and the other day you could have nothing, right? And like the saying said, you know, once a man, twice a child. You don't know who is gonna be there for you, who's gonna take care of you. So, you know, and I said I have to treat them with love because one day I will get old as well. So,
with age comes the inevitable. According to Migdalia Paul, the hardest part of taking care of the elderly is watching them take their last breath. Taking on the responsibility, however, also means making sure that they are given a proper send-off. When someone passes away here, the funeral attendees are often the same people that took care of them.
Well, when they died, my brother, we buy the coffin there. We buy it. We take them to them. We have a church over in the back, and we have the burial ground there. So I talked to the chairman. Chairman help us. You know, they do all for us, and we take them there to rest. Just us. Just me and my sisters. Many of them that when they're dying, they almost say bye with their little hands, bye. Some of them hold our hands and say, thank you. You are my family. They close their eyes, last breath, and they go.
The work of Casa Chan Khan begs the question, what defines family? The love of strangers may sometimes burn stronger than one's relatives. The old man we are going to help is the motto of this home for the elderly. And after storied lives, the residents of Casa Chan Khan can say they experienced a little bit of heaven right here on earth. Looking on the bright side, I'm Sabreena Daly.
On the Bright Side was brought to you by Uno, a brand committed with the future.
That's the sound of fuel efficiency. Every day, every time, I choose Uno Fuels powered with Dynamax. Uno, a brand committed with the future.